My name is Gayla Bartlett, and welcome to another episode of Lead On, where we talk to some of our wonderful community leaders here in the Danvers community. I am so excited to have two of my favorite friends with me today, Anna Mary and the wonderful Sammy from It's My Heart, New England. Hello, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
Hi, Sammy. So you guys, why don't you tell us what's coming up? Something we're
Sure.
excited every year, right?
Yes, it's usually a super exciting time of year, and this year it's even better because we turned everything virtual. So It's My Heart New England, and every year we host our CHD Awareness Walk at Endicott Park in Danvers. Fortunately, this year we are able to take it virtual due to all of the restrictions and everything going on, and to keep our families safe. So on June 28th, we are going to log in and have some amazing excitement. We have some fun surprises for our walkers. We're going to have our Heart Hero ceremony virtually through Zoom and live stream, and we'll also do our remembrance ceremony for our CHD Angels. And then we have some other fun surprises that I can't tell you about, or they wouldn't be surprises.
So what year is the walk this year? Because I've got my shirt on. I know I've been doing it since the first year when it started.
Yes.
I think there was 20 of us, and now we're up to how many thousands? How many thousand?
We expected over 1,500 this year.
Isn't that amazing?
So yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's actually really exciting. This should be our 10th year celebration, but we did something a little different because we want to celebrate our 10th year in person. So we postponed that to June 27th of 2021. And this year we're doing our 9.5. So instead of 10. So it's our 10th walk, but we're calling it 9.5.
Can you let everybody know, Sammy and Mom, Precious, I love you. If you can let us know what CHD is, because not everybody in our viewing audience has the privilege of meeting you too or hearing your story. So why don't you tell us your story, Sammy, and let us know what CHD is?
Absolutely. So CHD, sorry about that, is congenital heart defects. So basically a heart defect you're born with. And It's My Heart New England is a support group for families that are affected by congenital heart defects. So basically we, provide supports to these families. 1 in 100 children, 1 out of every 100 children are born with a congenital heart defect. So it's really widespread, but there's not that much knowledge about it because kids with congenital heart defects look like Sam. They look pretty normal, like there's not too much going on. You can't see through his chest to see his heart defect. So as a result of that, unfortunately, we don't have as much awareness as other things that are, outwardly presenting. So what we do for our walk is that's what we do every year is we say, hey, here it is. This is CHD. Everybody get out and tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word, because with more awareness comes more funding for treatments and cures and things that can only help little guys like this.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We love that. And you guys are so active. So February is Heart Awareness Month, correct?
Yep.
Some of the wonderful things you've done as president of the organization and leader. I mean, you guys are doing so much. Why don't you, Anna Mary, give us a rundown of all the great things that you do for your CHD families?
Sure, I will, certainly. So we're a non-medical support group. We're all volunteer run, which is amazing because then everybody's here with their passion, and we love that. So we do lots of things for families. We have an inpatient family program at the hospital where we'll drop off toiletry bags, gift cards, parking passes. It's a little hard to do anything right now, but we're doing what we can to support our families that are still there during the pandemic. When they're not in the hospital, though, that's when we have so much fun. We take kids to Storyland every summer. We have a heart camp every summer where we include the whole family, so siblings, parents, and the heart child can all come for a weekend, get away, do some fun activities, just bond together. We also go to the circus, to the zoo. We do apple picking, egg hunts, and now that we've turned everything virtual, we still are trying to do fun things. So we did a virtual egg hunt where we actually had families decorate eggs, and then we sent them stuffed eggs to do their own egg hunts, socially distant. We also did a hidden hearts like you had to go and find hidden hearts in nature or in food or wherever you found them. We got some really fun pictures. This Saturday we have a virtual bingo game, so I think we have just over 100 players coming to play bingo with us virtually, so that will be a trip. And then next week we also have a sibling program, so every quarter we get siblings together. We call them Sibling Sundays, and they all end in some kind of ice cream. So next Sunday, we're going to try our first virtual sibling Sunday, and they're going to play Scribble, like a Pictionary. And then coming up in June, we have a magician coming to do a virtual magic show for us. So that will be, so we're trying to, keep families engaged and together, even though they can't technically be together. We're just still trying to keep them connected, because that's really strong support for families with congenital heart defects, is really just to talk to other people who have been through what you're going through, noticing the signs that you're noticing, just ask questions and things like that. So that's the kind of support that we provide, and we do it all over New England. So I run the whole chapter of the organization, but then we have area directors in all of the New England states, and they run their Connecticut events and Rhode Island events, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire. It's really fun. And then we have an extra bonus one in Western Mass. So all of us together, we just try to do what we can for families and just let them feel heard and listened to and welcome and all of that stuff. So it's a lot, but it's so much fun.
It is.
We have great volunteers like you.
Oh, the energy in your group is amazing. If you haven't been to the It's My Heart Walk or haven't participated in any of these events, you are missing out on a lot of fun. The walk is amazing, and I can't wait till next summer when we do the 10. And I know Michaela signs up every year and is on Team Sammy. Woo! Team Sammy. Are we designing a shirt, or are we all supposed to design our own Team Sammy shirts this year? Because that's fun.
That's a great question. We haven't thought about that yet. We might. We're either going to
wear similar past Team Sammy shirts.
Yes. So that's our one option.
Right, because I know you had asked us to wear our shirts from the past. Wear your favorite one. I will actually be wearing my blue It's My Heart shirt, because I think that was one of my favorites. So we'll be wearing our It's My Heart shirts when we go out on the walk this year. And I read, correct me if I'm wrong, that there might be photographers, or we're taking pictures of ourselves walking.
Yes, so when teams let us know where they're walking, we're going to set up some socially distant photography to come and find them and take some pictures for us. So,
awesome. How long is the walk? I forget. It's usually we loop around Endicott Park.
It's 1 mile and it's 1, 2, or 3 loops, so it can be up to like a 5K. And then we usually have lunch after. We're not having lunch this year, but we can all have lunch virtually together.
Virtually. Aren't we having lunch virtually?
Yes, we can.
We can have lunch virtually, right, Sammy?
Yeah.
We've been training, because I can do 3 miles now every day. So I've got this. I have got this. So
we plan to be online all day doing like fun activities for people to pop in and join us, and hopefully, having a lot of fun.
So when is sign up going to be open for the walk? Is it open currently?
It is. So sign-ups are open now at walk.itsmyheartnewengland.org. You can sign up anytime, create your own team, join another team, anything, and fundraising is not required to participate in any of our events. People can fundraise if they want to. We would appreciate that, of course, but it's not required. We'll still do all of the fun things and include everybody in all the activities and surprises.
I'd love the surprises. So on another note, though, because I've spoken with a lot of nonprofits during this COVID-19 time, we've had Hawk on and Grateful Friends. Hawk did their walk virtually this year for the first time. It split their funding in half. So I think for a nonprofit, this is definitely a challenge. It's challenging times. And knowing that you get your money from donations and sponsors, I mean, how does this affect you as a nonprofit when we're stuck with this? I mean, you guys are creative. I commend you on the energy and the creativity that you guys are putting towards your walk and everything else that you do, and being creative to get the word out there still and communicating with these families, which is huge. But how do you see this helping or hurting your funding? I mean, what other creative things have you done? get the
It's
word out there.
hard. It's definitely hard for all nonprofits because on the one hand, right, you don't want to ask people for money right now. There are so many people unemployed and, there are people who are not unemployed, thankfully, who are able to help us. So what we're really trying to do is like companies who have matching gift programs, like those haven't gone away. So we ask people when they make their donations, hey, does your company do a match? And if they do you mind, submitting that for us? And we've actually gotten a pretty good amount of money during the pandemic through that. So we're really lucky that way. And then we are all volunteer run, so that makes it a little bit easy for us. And we are pretty smart with our money and frugal because we're a nonprofit and because we really want to give so much money back to our families. So we're trying to just be smart, find smarter ways to do things. It takes a little more time from our volunteers, but at the same time, then we're able to save money and also give money back to families. So we're trying to do it that way. But we're super grateful for any families who are able to fundraise for us and who do fundraise for us, and they are out there. And we're just, like I said, so grateful for that because we can continue all of our programs. We're about to also, I forgot to mention, give 4 $1,500 scholarships to high school seniors. And we don't want to stop programs like that. So we're just letting family knows, like, here's what your money is still going to. If you're able to fundraise for us, here's what we're still continuing to do. And we're just going about it that way. Some of our programs are using less money right now because we can't go out and do activities. So that's helping us too. But, we do still want to give all of the support we can to families. So we're trying any way we can. There's grants and things that we can still, companies still have money to give, thankfully. So we're depending on that a little more than we usually do, but we're lucky.
You're very lucky, but you're very fun. I think of when you think about a nonprofit, it's a serious topic, obviously, CHD is, but the families that you support are just so wonderful and so loving and so sweet. Sammy, right? You have a lot of great friends at your events?
Yep.
Right. And right now you're dressed as a police officer for us, which is lovely. I love your outfit.
Couldn't afford security, so we had to hire Sam.
What is the security officer today?
Yes.
He looks very cute. Sammy's always cute. Yeah. Sammy, how old are you now? Are you 10?
No, 9.5.
9.5. Oh my goodness. When is the Big 10? Coming up, right?
Yep.
When?
Not till September.
September. Okay.
It'll be 10 on September 1st, thankfully.
That's exciting. I knew we were close to 10. Yeah. Right, because we've known Sammy since he was a baby. Yeah. Amazing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Sammy started when the walk started.
Yes.
So Sammy was like a brand new baby boy.
Huh, we keep track of how many years the walk is going on.
It's amazing that you guys have been with it since it started. That's awesome, huh?
We're lucky. So it's amazing to watch it grow. Definitely.
It is. Like I look back on pictures, like when it started, I think it was at least 25 people. I remember it wasn't huge, and then it just morphed. It's like 100, then a few hundred, and then I know this past summer we were out there, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, look at the lines and the crowds. And now that we have to take the whole park over because it's just so big.
Yes.
A great feeling, huh? And the fact that you've affected so many different families is huge.
It's so pretty exciting.
It is very exciting. And then she's doing great things. Aren't you proud of your mom, Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. She's cool, huh?
Yes.
Yes. So what else do we have going on? So Sammy, what are you working on? Are you working on a special project right now? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Are you doing schoolwork?
Yep.
What are you doing? Who are you studying? Tell Gayla, who are you studying for your biography project?
Who are you studying? That sounds exciting.
Today.
Paul Revere.
Oh yeah.
Tell it.
The British are coming. The British are coming, right?
Yep.
Oh.
We don't have to get it. He wants to show you, but it's way over there.
Having a special Paul Revere hat on.
He will. I'll send you a picture when we.
That would be adorable. What, Sammy? Is he just telling me? Never mind.
He has a whole book over there, and that's what he's reading about it.
Of course you do. Paul Revere is fun. In Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very exciting. Poor mom. Now you're a teacher too, right, Mom?
Yes. Teacher, worker, nonprofit runner. Busy
Yeah.
time over here.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, because you're working from home still, right? Because
Yeah.
you're
But we
remote,
get
right?
by.
You get by. You guys are good. You're all superheroes, huh? So, what is the date of the walk again? Can you guys tell us?
Sure, yep. It's June 28th, a Sunday. Everything should start around 10 o'clock, I think, in the morning.
Okay.
And we'll post on our Facebook page and on our website about the times of everything and on the walk site, the times that
Okay.
we're planning as we get it all together. We're going to send out a survey. So if you're a family listening, check your email just to ask if there's some other things you are interested in doing for the walk, just to get some new ideas. If families have something they want to do, we also want to do that kind of stuff. So
That's
yeah.
great. Good. And I know when things get, when we're out of this COVID-19 social distancing time, I know there's other ways that other nonprofits can help. It's My Heart as well. I know in Kiwanis we make care bags, and you and your
Yes.
family come and talk. We'll actually have one of those pictures up during the show for you to see. So other groups can definitely support It's My Heart New England and help out by donating things. And don't you have a wish list too that people can shop off of or donate to you? Or cash donation's the best?
We don't have a wish list. That's a great idea. Cash is always welcome. And but we always have ideas of things we need. We do have lists of items that we put in like our toiletry bags and stuff, but I've never actually created a wish list. So that's a good idea.
Yeah, one of the nonprofits we met with last week and the week before, they actually have an Amazon wish list, and they put it up. Yeah, so Hawking Grateful Friends introduced us to Amazon wish list, which I thought was great because I know being a member of Kiwanis, we're always looking for ways to donate, even during a pandemic. How do we help support our local agencies that need us? And Amazon wish lists, and then we just click on the link and we can shop, and it goes right to wherever the home base is for that nonprofit. So I thought that was creative. So
Definitely.
we would definitely shop off a wish list.
Excellent. I will create one today.
I had to really get amazing. I'm on that. I can make an Amazon wish list.
Stick it to it.
Right, because the bags that you bring to the hospitals, for the parents. Can you tell us a little bit about those bags, what's in them, and why you guys decided to bring those to the hospitals?
Yeah, sure. So we include toiletries like shampoo, conditioner. Okay. Sorry. So shampoo, conditioner, body wash, Q-tips, deodorant, socks, brushes, those kind of things. Anything you might find yourself needing if you're unexpectedly in the hospital. So we package those up with a stuffed animal, some crayons, some puzzle books, also a pen and paper, because believe it or not, that's something you often find you need in the hospital to write things down. And we package them in a nice It's My Heart bag, which I thought I had one with me, but I don't.
I have pictures that I'll send.
Okay. And we package those up and bring them to hospitals. And like you said, Kiwanis does those for us every February during Heart Week, and it's just amazing. The families just love them, and we drop them off. And then if they need other things while they're in for their stay, they can email us, reach out to us. We put all our contact information in there, and they can get back to us and let us know, and then we can drop them off chapstick or lotion or anything that they find that they need. Hospitals get dry, and you all know how that goes. So it's pretty amazing.
Too, right?
Pardon me?
You also pay for parking passes, right, for the families?
Yep. So we do parking passes, and then we do meal vouchers or gift cards to the cafeteria.
Oh, I didn't know about the meal vouchers for the gift cards for the cafeteria. Yeah. Oh, that's cool too. You take care of those families. That's great. Because I think you told us that sometimes people don't even know that they're going to have to stay after they have that appointment.
Yeah. And I always tell people, like your $10 makes the hugest difference, because it's just 10. You think, oh, it's $10. It really can't do that much, but it can. It pays for a meal for a family. And when you're in the hospital paying for those meals, $10 here, $10 there, it all really, really adds up. And so, you're paying for gas to get back and forth. You're paying $10 to park every day. Like all of that stuff adds up. So anything we can take away for families is just so appreciated and so welcome. And some families cry because they're so happy over, and you think it's just my coffee in the morning, but really to them, it makes like a world of difference. And that's what really keeps all our volunteers going and passionate too, is just seeing the other side of that and being on the other side of that, knowing that they were once those families, and just realizing like how much they appreciated or would have appreciated it. And so it really like we have a good group of people because of that, and we have great donors, and we're just really lucky overall, for sure.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, Sammy. As always, it is wonderful to see you, my friend. You're looking adorable as always, son. He's so cute. Sammy, because I know. Anna Mary, thank you so much for leading the charge and doing such a great job as you always do. We will set up our so Sammy's already up, so I can just click on and sign the Michaela up, and she'll be ready. And I will do my walk virtually, and I will get some friends, and we will wear our It's My Heart commemorative shirts from past years.
Perfect.
And have a grand time. So thank you everybody for joining us here on Lead On as we talk to Anna Mary and Sammy and some other wonderful leaders in our community. Make sure you join us next time where we talk to some other wonderful people that are doing great things in our area. Till next time, Danvers, thank you so much.
Thank you.